right. Let us know who we going to Chicago with today.
What's up, y'all? It's Biggest Brook. We'll go down.
Yes. You know, this was a strange little get together because we got together, or I got aware of your presence in one of the most oddest ways ever, and that was in the form of a group chat. We met in a group chat.
Factual.
And it went from there. It just went from there. I honestly did not see it coming.
We got cool as hell.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people probably expected this.
You to interview me?
Yeah,
but
they probably expected a certain way to get this. But we gonna get deep into that. But outside of all that, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm chilling. Today been cool. Had a nice little chill day. I did a blind date earlier with Bankroll Quan.
Oh yes, and that video gonna be out, and I can't wait to get it up there.
For sure.
For sure. Shout out Quan.
Shout out Quan. Quan YouTube bussin'.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Quan really put me on. Motherfuckers don't be knowing that.
Oh, sometimes. That's so?
Yeah, Quan put me on. That's how I really got my initial little rush of clout.
Ain't that some shit? All right, good. All right, well, salute to Quan then. Would you say Quan put you on?
Quan put me on. I can't lie.
Hey,
you know what I'm
saying? The honesty is real. But I bet then. Now let's get, before we get honest with some more topics, let's get it all cracking. You could have been on DJU, 16 Shot on Corporate Media Cartel, Drea O, Truth Teller, Witty Apparatus. You could have been fucked with Choices to Speak. You could have been fucked with Snuggie on the interview side. You could have been fucked with J-Man. You could have been fucked with whoever you want to, but you fucked with the way today, and I appreciate you for that.
Yes, Sirski.
Now, let's break it all down. Miss Brook. In Chicago you are from, is that correct?
Facts.
Where in Chicago are you from?
Okay. I was born technically out west. And I ain't the biggest fan of saying that. But my people's, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's not the best quality to have. You know what that means.
I don't.
Look, okay, I'm from the burbs. My people moved to the burbs when I was in preschool. So in the burbs, being from out west mean like you a little rough around the edges, and I just don't think I'm rough around the edges. You know?
Okay, now it's making sense.
Yeah, like.
So even though you was born in the west side of Chicago, you moved to the burbs at an early age.
I'm really from the burbs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I don't think nobody from out west has that same story as you. And I'm pretty sure a lot would probably wish they had that same story.
Okay.
But let's talk about it though. What was so bad about out west that y'all had to move?
My grandma moved from her big crib out west to her crib in Olympia Fields, all my aunties and my mama and them pretty much followed. Like, they all got cribs out in the burbs too, because it's like my mama just moved. I'm finna move by her. I don't even think that the area that they was in was necessarily getting bad. She just was getting older and she wanted, you feel me, more backyard, more suburban life.
For herself or for you?
Say again?
For herself or for you?
For everybody. She probably wanted everybody to get out the city. Like my grandma.
Sound like everybody loved your grandma.
Yeah.
Hey, grandmas matter. I know mine's matter.
My grandma was crazy as hell though. Like crazy. She stood over my brother one time with a pot of boiling water. And when he woke up, she was like, see, I would have got you, nigga. That means stay on point. That's some crazy shit, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Like, why would you do that?
See, my grandma do some shit like that to me. This would have been in her face.
You can't wake up on that with grandma. You just...
Bro, grandma woke up on that with you.
Hey. She was crazy. Crazy.
But other than that, grandma moving to the burbs has been life changing and the best decision for you, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's good that I was raised in the burbs.
All right, bet. Now let's talk about the burbs. Let's talk about the burbs, man. You know, for a long time, it was said that if you're from the burbs of Chicago, you're a bitch from Chicago. Or if you're from the burbs, you're a bitch in general. Basically, suburban niggas live the good life, and you ain't built for shit other than just being rich, being fancy, living your money, whatever the case may be. Right. But then 2023 came. We seen a group of female rappers on the rise, and two of them came from the burbs. And then that made people look at the suburban rappers different. No, suburban people different because it's suburban rappers that's rough around the edges, like they're from out west. So, my thing is, was the suburbs treacherous for you or no?
The burbs has its moments. Like, there's parts of the burbs that I personally don't necessarily like to be in. Like, I don't fuck with Fort Heights. It just feel dirty out there.
Damn. Never heard of suburbs being dirty, but go ahead.
It was a shooting at a pool party in Fort Heights.
A shooting at a pool party. This is the shit that the news will not tell you.
Yes, in Fort Heights. But like, I don't necessarily like the birds get like that. It's part of the birds for sure. But me personally, the worst thing that ever happened, I got robbed in the Heights, in Chicago Heights.
Chicago Heights. Now I heard about them.
It can kind of get active sometimes in the Heights.
Now what's a young little lady like you getting robbed in Chicago Heights for?
Chicago Heights is right down the street from Olympia Fields. The way, like, it's right down the street. So it's a gas station right there that didn't used to ID me. I was young, you feel me? I had to get my woods. So after I went and grabbed some food in my Uncle Kai, he sent me out to go grab the food. And then I went to go get me some woods afterwards so I could smoke and then eat, then smoke again. I was going to need some woods. I was off that day. I go to the gas station. I'm in a good mood. I got these little booty shorts on. As I'm leaving the gas station, it's a nigga trying to talk to me like that was standing behind me in line. But he old as hell and I'm trying to go. So it's like, come on, like, you know, I was like, I got a nigga, like, I'm cool. I'm acting like I'm on the phone and shit. So I walk out. I got the keys in my hand. This dirty ass nigga run up on me and grab my fucking arm. And I'm thinking, at first, before I turn around, I'm thinking it's the nigga I just talked to. You know, sometimes if you tell a nigga no or you ain't on that with him, something shit can go wrong. Like, you done seen bitches get killed in the news for that. So I'm like, damn, he finna beat my ass or something. But it's a whole different nigga. If you don't give me these keys, I'm finna beat your ass. And all I could think is he finna punch me so hard and knock me out, and I'm finna be knocked out in the Heights on the floor of the gas station. So I gave him the keys. And I called my auntie immediately. I'm like, auntie, I just got robbed, blah, 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 blah. She was like, call the police. Made our little thing. But...
And did y'all ever get the car back?
Yeah, they got the car back 2 days later.
And message to that goofy ass nigga, you deserve to have been called, you stupid fucker.
Like, why would you rob me? I was so blue. He was so dirty. I was treating the fuck out of him. The police thought I was funny as hell. They sitting there cracking up. They trying not to laugh, but I'm treating the fuck out of him.
How old was you at the time?
Like 20, 19.
Nigga, this shit was last.
I think I was like 19.
This shit was like almost 2 years
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, it's almost 2 or 3 years ago.
I was so blue. I remember that day.
Oh, it was recent. No wonder you remember the day. But overall, that was some fucked up shit. And I ain't gonna lie, that's something I learned. That's something I recently done discovered about men.
What?
That a lot of these niggas are bitches. Like, they got dicks that should have been vaginas. And I say that because it's like, why the fuck do you niggas be so butthurt over rejection?
Niggas be like that.
That's not like that. That's feminine insecurity. That's what Kendrick Lamar would call a cycle. Like, I honestly cannot see myself as a man being so butthurt over rejection that I would threaten to kill a bitch, rob a bitch, or actually do some shit to a woman. I will not be like that.
Niggas be on that. Yeah. They be saying all types of shit. They be saying they'll kill you. They be saying they'll find you. They be saying they're gonna send bitches to come get you.
Yeah. All types of shit. And those are what we call niggas from the burbs.
They don't all
I had to
from
crack
the
that joke. That's
birds.
niggas everywhere. That's really some sad ass shit though. And another thing that I recently done found out, just from doing interviews. Apparently, I interview females, right?
Okay.
They might be good looking, wherever the case might be, and they voice their opinions. Niggas will literally be sending death threats to females for voicing their opinions. And it's like, bruh, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been praying for all the women that I've been interviewing nowadays, because I really hate that we live in a world where men will literally either be butthurt over rejection, or they don't like hearing a woman talk if it's not sexual. And that's just dumb as hell.
True.
Yeah, but there's some niggas like me that actually don't think that. So salute to all of those. Those are what I call real niggas. But anyways, back to the subject and everything. Being from the birds. Outside of that, what was the highlight of your childhood growing up?
Like at what point do growing up, like what age we capping off at?
I said the highlight of your childhood. That's on you to decide.
Like when I was littler, before, because we moved to Houston when I was like going into 6th grade.
Wait, you moved to Houston? What the fuck?
My motherfuckers don't be knowing that about me. That's why I didn't know a lot of people when I first moved back to Chicago. But like highlight of my childhood, probably like when I moved and I started to fit in, and motherfuckers was like starting to fuck with me.
Okay.
Because it was nice out there. And I was in middle school, so it was like, it was fun, you know.
Okay. So life in Houston then. All right, bet.
Houston.
Would you say that life in Houston is better than life in Chicago?
Like, the weather for sure nicer. It'd be nice. It'd be Christmas, it'd be like 60 degrees.
60 degrees and on Christmas. Oh man, I would just that sounds like a pool party on Christmas, man. Like, you would get sick if you do that shit in Chicago.
You feel me?
All right,
it'd be nice out there. So the weather nicer. I like Chicago being a young adult now, because it's like, I like the Chicago scene. I like to be around, you feel me, the Chicago rappers, the Chicago people, the Chicago faces. So it's like, if I was in Houston, it wouldn't be so accessible to just boom, pop up in the stew and be around the motherfuckers I want to be around, you know?
And that's the shit we gonna get into in a second. But yeah,
for sure.
I ain't gonna lie though. There is no scene better than Chicago scene. Who asks me?
You feel me?
Hence to me being the Chicago wave. Yeah, look at you.
But nah, I agree with you though.
Yeah. Oh, and also as far as Chicago, like, what would you say is the highlight of the city though? Like, what makes this city better than any other city? Like,
I feel like it's the people. As much as we try to down talk each other and say Chicago full of haters, Chicago got some great people.
I can agree.
We got some genuine people. We got some people who done like really been through things, and they can really speak on shit, and they could, what's that word, like communicate their thoughts real well and talk about shit that need to be talked about. So that's nice. Be some very educated people you'll find in some unexpected places.
Okay. As far as educated people, I only disagree with that because I see uneducated people voice their opinions in comment sections every day.
Yes.
But there is a lot of educated people in Chicago, and I will say that.
Yes. Yeah. But it is a lot of uneducated people too.
For sure. But overall, the Chicago people is what makes Chicago so great as what it is.
Yeah.
And I feel like the best reflection of what Chicago is the TV series The Chi.
You know, it's crazy.
What?
I ain't never watched it. I know a little bit about it, and I've seen like an episode here and there, like, but I ain't never watched it. You seen that?
Do you got Paramount Plus?
I seen like 3 episodes of it. I stopped watching it.
Okay, do you got Paramount Plus?
I don't think so.
Okay, please create a Paramount Plus account and then watch all 6 seasons. I promise you'll love it and you'll relate to it. What season was you watching?
The first one.
And you quit?
How did you watch the first season? And you know what?
I stopped after like 3 episodes. I get uninterested quick. You know, The Chi is one of the best shows
or TV or
that like
movies as
to
ever
depict Chicago.
in Chicago. Yes, and I promise you, it's so many relatable stories in that bitch.
We got to watch it.
I seen bits and pieces. Like I knew about it was somebody baby daddy at some point. I remember seeing that, and he had a bunch of kids, and
You would pay attention to that.
I just seen a little piece. I forgot where I seen it. It may have been at work. It was no telling.
Okay.
Somebody else was watching it. Type shit.
Binge watch all 6 seasons. I promise you, you'll love it.
I probably would like it.
No, you will. You will. I promise you. And on top of that, the main characters, Jake, Papa, and Kevin, they started the show off literally as kids. So as the seasons go by, you will literally watch these kids grow up, and somehow
like Shameless,
huh?
Like Shameless.
It has been compared to Shameless. So yeah, you'll literally watch these kids grow up into young adults, and that will be so heartwarming on so many levels. Yeah, salutes all the actors in the shot, especially the young actors that we literally watched grew up. But all right, though. Now, let's talk about the bird. Another topic, we can come down to the birds and everything, and we're gonna move on from that. When you go out of town, where do you tell people you're from?
Chicago way, what's your message to the youth?
There's a million things I could say to them, but if there's one thing that they need to know that I feel like they should know, I'm here for them.